Hello Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Mother Speaks Tarot. My name is Allison. If you're new or you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I am so close to 1,000 subscribers, less than 100 people. It's a milestone for YouTube content creators. Once we reach 1,000, we're allowed to post and do other things, so I'm so excited to get there. If you do subscribe, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Everybody who is my new subscriber, I've got all my new subscribers, all the subscribers that watch me weekly. Thank you so much as well. I will thank you all with every single video that I make because I am so grateful for you, and I know that this channel would not be what it is. Pardon me, without you. So thank you all so much. Welcome. Um, Now, this week I'm getting my messages through the Marys. Now it's let me just. Oh, actually, I'm getting ahead of myself here. For those of you who watch me all the time, go ahead and fast forward. But for those of you who are new and don't know, I'm also an author. I'm writing an action-adventure love story on superhero twin flames. It's called Perception, the Two Yet One, Book 1. I just finished reading this one out loud live on Facebook. I've uploaded all those videos for you to enjoy. If you have already read or watched those videos of Book 1, fear not, for I already have Perception, the Two Yet One, Book 2 written and published. This is available on Kindle Direct Publishing. These beautiful, very well-made paperbacks are only $15.99 each. Perception Book 1 is available in ebook form for $9.99. If you have Amazon Prime, there is no shipping fee for the paperbacks. Okay, so all the links that you need for that are in the description box below. There's also a link for my friend April's astrology channel. Check her out, subscribe. And if you would like a personal reading, I do offer those. The information to contact me is also down in that description box, so check it out. Don't forget to hit that like button. It's free. It's a wonderful way to support my channel. Okay, so now the description of what I'm doing here. Goddess Isis at the end of January suggested to me that I dedicate the entire month of February to love, which is what I have here in the United States. We celebrate Valentine's Day, which is a day of just celebrating love. That was last Sunday for us here, and so that's what I've done. The first week of February, I got my messages for all of you guys through Goddess Isis. Those were beautiful, clear, deep messages. So if you're new and you would like to see your reading on from Isis, I do have playlists for all the sun signs on my wall here. So just go into Scorpio and you'll see that last week says, well, not last week, but you'll see the one that says Isis Says. And that's the Isis reading for you. All my readings are timeless, by the way. Last week, I got my messages through Venus, the planet Venus, also Venus, Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Those readings are also in the playlist that I have. Also, I made a special video at the beginning of the week about the miracle of me receiving this deck, which is called the Medieval Scapini Tarot by Luigi Scapini. This is a vintage deck. It is exactly the kind of that was my very first deck. My son has my first deck, but this is also a vintage deck. The copyright is 1985 here, and I have a feeling that these were bought maybe in the 80s as well. This is a vintage deck, but like I said, my first deck was a Scapini, Medieval Scapini Tarot. I gave it to my son. But I wanted to use that deck for the Marys readings this week because they go so well with them. There's certain aspects to the deck that go with Mary and Jesus and all that. Like the Hierophant is called the Pope, and the High Priestess is called the Popess, and there's all kinds of stuff that makes it so wonderful. But I also received this teeny weeny little deck, also vintage, copyright 1971, the year I was born. So I'm just like, wow, okay. So I received a miracle from the Marys. It's not the first time Mary has performed a miracle for me in my life. And so if you'd like to see how that played out, I have that video also under a playlist that says it's the Mother Speaks Tarot special videos, okay? So, all that said, now you know what I'm doing. So yeah, so I've got the Virgin of Guadalupe here. I've got this awesome rock here. I've been telling everybody. I saw on Facebook the memory of me finding this. I found this just a few days before Valentine's Day, and this stone, I was digging in the backyard, and this came out very red. It was very red, but you can see this beautiful heart here. And so I said, oh, the earth gave me a Valentine for Valentine's Day. And I turned it over, and this silhouette here just looks like Mary to me. So I've got this here. I usually have it here, actually. I'm just showing you because you may be curious. I always have this bottle. This is my water. I always have my earth, my air, my fire, and water. And this is always my water. This is a bottle of spring water from Lourdes, France, where Saint Bernadette saw Mary. That was a gift to me from my grandparents. Over here, we've got, see, this is, I was getting this card too in my personal readings and in readings from other YouTube readers that I connect with and trust. I watch, a few of them. And this was coming up for me, and I was like, what? And then I actually received a miracle. It's these 2 decks of cards. It's so interesting. So this is the card I'm using for Mother Mary this week, but this is also a card for you. So you may be expecting a miracle now, okay? So have faith that your prayers have been heard and are being answered. So Mother Mary, okay? And then we have Mary Magdalene, the other Mary. There's actually 3. There was a 3rd Mary, sister of Lazarus, but Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Mary Magdalene has been connected to the Holy Grail. She's been called the Holy Grail. Her child has been called the Holy Grail. And she's all about unconditional love, which is basically the Holy Grail. Okay, so we have both of those Marys. And then I brought out this is my Mary statue that I was given when I was about 10 years old for Christmas from my grandparents. I might leave her there. And I've got Isis here too, because a lot of you may not know this, but Mary Magdalene was very close with Isis. Okay? So as a reader, I read minor arcana cards as messages about your free will. And I read major arcana cards as messages about your divine blueprint. Your divine blueprint is the plan that you made for yourself before you incarnated. It's a plan for your life so that you would encounter and hopefully learn certain lessons of life that, when learned, raise the vibration of your soul. And then the next lifetime, you'll have a higher life path number. We all have a life path number. It's reached through numerology. And then when you get to the highest life path, you're usually able to reach enlightenment, okay? Now, we are dealing with a kind of destiny, but not exactly, because free will can change everything. Nothing is written in stone, although I'm starting to learn that there are some things that we write into our divine blueprint that are just bound to happen no matter what. There's no escaping them. So there kind of is some destiny, but most of the time, free will can change everything. So let's go ahead and get started now. Here at the heart of everything, you've got the Lover's card in reverse. This is, well, first of all, this is the card of Gemini, so this could have something to do with a Gemini. But I feel like this is love, okay? This is usually what this means. This is, okay, she's showing me again. I got this card this week, and she just wants me to show you. See, she's got kind of Here's her head, and then here's her body, and then she's got kind of a trail. That's exactly what we've got here with this female here in this Lover's card. Mary wanted me to show you that. Okay. So this card is in reverse. So this is telling me that there's been some sort of breakup in a love relationship. Okay, this particular deck says this is a failure to meet the test, or somebody was unreliable, or there is some frustration in love or marriage, or even interference from others. Okay, so there could have been, yeah, so there's some sort of breakup going on here in your life right now, Scorpio, and you're still dealing with this. Now this is the energy that is, I think it's working with this. This is your energy. This is the Page of Cups. Cups is water energy. You know, it's love, emotion, intuition. This page, isn't he colorfully dressed? He's dressed like the guards of the Vatican, if you're wondering. That's what I think the guards still wear that. Okay, so pages are usually representative of young people, of messengers. So this is also a card of reconciliation. Okay, so some of you, but the thing about this card though, if it's got a more negative card nearby, it means separation. Okay, so you do have separation here. Okay, so this isn't talking to me about reconciliation. You might be kicking it around in your head, but this is mostly saying, confirming that this is a separation of people that might be married. Okay, because sometimes this is about being invited to something emotional happiness. And if it was surrounded by a positive card, it would mean a celebration or marriage. But this is nearby this negative, reversal of the Lovers. So you might be getting a message in regards to this separation that you're going through. It might be an emotional message, possibly from the other children. I was going to say person. Okay, well, maybe there's a child involved here. And you may get an emotional, maybe not so much a message, but maybe they're going to tell you that they're upset about this, perhaps. This could be about the children involved when it comes to this separation. This is the energy that is this is the energy that's at the root of everything. Okay, now this is the Sun card. Okay, so the Sun card is the happiest card in the tarot. It's one of those cards where this means happiness, joy, abundance, all kinds of stuff, and upside down it means happiness, joy, abundance, and all kinds of stuff. Okay, it just means the same thing pretty much, but not, this is happiness maxed out. This is happiness not so much maxed out. Again, they're showing me these children. Okay, a lot of other decks, you just see one child on the back of this white horse, but there's two here. And this is the card of Gemini. Okay, so there might be twins involved in this marriage that's breaking up. There might be a Gemini, this child who's feeling very emotional about this. Maybe a Gemini, doesn't have to be a water sign. Okay. So anyway, the root of everything is you want to be happy. Okay, you want to have success. You're not asking for the maximum amount of happiness though. Okay, I'd like to point that out because yeah, you want to be happy, but you should want to be really happy. Okay, if the root of everything is that you kind of want to be happy, that's not going, then you're going to end up with stuff where you kind of want to be happy. Now there's other meanings for this upside down. Sometimes this will mean that you're just really tired, or you could be sick, or you are feeling very lonely because of this broken this broken engagement slash marriage slash relationship. Okay, so yeah, your happiness has been, sorry about that, Scorpio. I've noticed that this is what's going on in your readings for a very long time. You've been dealing with this for the last few months, this breakup energy. Okay, so now what we have here is the energy that's moving out of your life at this time. The upside down Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is harmony and happiness, family, happy family. In reverse, this is misunderstanding and fights, breakdown of communication, incompatibility. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense too. This is all tens are endings as well. So, alrighty. Now this, for me as a reader, these two cards are future cards. Okay, one will happen before the other, but I have to start reading them before I can feel out which is which here. Okay, so now you've got wand energy here, which is fire. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And in the reverse, what this is all about is there's in the future, you might be surprised when somebody comes to you with a difference of opinion, maybe a really strong one too. It has to do with this is still emotion. Okay, this can be fear. Okay, you know, this card has an element to fear of making a decision, being at a crossroads, making the wrong choice. This is the story, this is Dr. Faustus, and this is the demon that tricked him. He wanted he wanted wisdom and power, magical power, and he sold his soul here in order to get that. But this is him realizing that he can't enjoy his life and all the power that he got because now he knows where he's going. It's like, you know, he had these two choices. You know, you can stay a human and feel mundane, or you can become godlike on earth, but then you know, your soul is sold. So that's a tough one. That's a tough choice. This is a crossroads card here. Okay, so this is the differences of opinion thing, and it's going to be very emotional. There's fear involved, and there might be an element of surprise. Now this is the next future card that you have. This is a Knight. Now all Knights are bringers of change. This Knight also carries a Gemini energy. Okay, there's sharp words going on here and aggression. There's this one's going to happen first. Okay, somebody's going to come at you riding in on their horse with these sharp words that is their truth. Okay, trying to change something, you know. So this is the air energy, which is Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, but this is more Gemini energy. This is a Gemini. So as a Knight, this wouldn't be someone who's a child, but it would be someone who's an adult, someone who maybe they might be a young adult. So this is going to happen first. Somebody's going to come in here trying to change stuff with sharp words, maybe some aggression, and sometimes a threat of violence. But I don't, you know what, actually when I said that, that just fell flat. There's just going to be sharp words and aggression, okay? And they're going to be trying to change something here. And then you're both going to have this difference of opinion. So it looks like maybe this one is going to come to you telling you to make a choice, which will bring this change. And then this is your choice that's, you know, really bugging you here. You know, this is like an argument. Okay, so that sucks. Sorry, Scorpios. I I pray for you guys, man. You're going through some shit right now. Pardon my language. All right, so here is your hope. And we have another page. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is with all these twos? Two kids, two young people, Gemini. Um, hmm, two people, two, two horses, one horse, two children, two people, one person, two horses. Holy moly. There's two people here, and then this angel has like horse legs. Wow. There is really something going on about two here. All right, well, anyway, so this as a hope card, you know, coins is earth energy, which is Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus energy. And this, again, this is messenger energy. This is good news. This is achieving your goals. This is like if you were in school, this is getting positive results. This could be, you know, good financial news. Like, and he's got the Ace of Coins here. Maybe this is like, maybe you got a new job or something and you just got your first check or something, or you know what I mean? This could also, though, be this child, even though they're emotional about this stuff. If you have two kids, then the other one is getting good grades in school. They're very scholarly, or they got a new job, or you know, something like that. Or, I mean, this could be you, your energy, but it could also be this other child. Like, so one is feeling emotional and one is celebrating something, some sort of achievement that has to do with their health and their wealth. Now, the next energy that we read is your environment or state of being. Okay, so what we've got here is the Tower. Now, the Tower always looks so scary, doesn't it? This one in particular, wow, look at that. What an artist, this guy. Luigi Scapini did a few tarot decks. This isn't the only one. Okay, so while this is, you know, this is sudden change, this is a shocking change, this is in reverse. So this is no change. Feeling stuck in a rut, feeling like you're in an unhappy situation where you feel like you are unable to make a change. Possibly feeling imprisoned or oppressed. Okay, so right now you're in a place that you are not comfortable. This is a major arcana card though, so these feelings are supposed to be there. Make sure you learn from these feelings. Make sure you learn from all the energies that are major arcana, these separation energies right here, and this not changing. Now, remember at the beginning of this video, I was saying that there are times when things are written into our divine blueprint that are just supposed to happen. And there's like, you could try to change it and nothing will change it. That's fate. That is destiny. This happens every now and then, which is why we have the Wheel of Fortune card, okay? Now, I was talking about this card too in the miracle video about this. This card obviously suffered some water damage, okay? And this, I was a little bummed about it, but immediately I was given the message that to be grateful for everything. At least I have the deck now. And also, some of your greatest blessings don't look like it yet. So they come in sometimes looking a little jacked up or a little bit You know, you're not, they're not what you were expecting, but it's still good fortune. Okay? This is your fear card, Scorpio. You're afraid of success, fortune, possibly destiny. But this is good. This is good fortune. This is a good omen. This is a good unexpected sudden change. Okay? This is saying that there's no such thing as coincidence. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. So while I find it interesting that in your environment you're dealing with no change here, and you're being unhappy, you're fearing this sudden change for the better. Okay? You got to learn from this. Don't be afraid of your destiny saying you're going to be successful. You're going to have a windfall. You're going to, you know what I mean? Don't be afraid of success. Don't be afraid of your destiny being successful. Okay? Don't be afraid of sudden change. I was just saying, this always looks so scary, doesn't it? But what do you have when you don't have these falling towers? You've got stagnation. Okay? So, I mean, I know you're in an emotional place right now, Scorpio, but that's just the message that's coming through. Okay? When you're emotional, you're in a place where you can't quite you have like an emotional fog in your head. So don't feel bad, okay? We're going to get clarification too. Now, this is your outcome, okay? Your potential outcome. We do have free will. Now, this is victory. You're going to have a victory, whether you like it or not. This is success. This is moving ahead full steam. This is you having the strength and ability to do this. This is also a Cancer. This is the card for Cancer. Okay? One of your fellow signs, fellow water signs. This is, this could even be you buying a car. That could be good luck, a good sudden change here with your wheel of fortune. You could get some wheels because this is often about a vehicle. So if you want to buy a car, but you're afraid to, they're saying, go for it. You can do this, okay? Because you're going to get some good news that you're hoping for, right? Okay, so this is charging ahead. Now, this is the underlying energy, the Three of Coins. It's often called pentacles or discs. Oh, look at that. One of them says Venus. This is Venus. And this one says Caesar. Who's that? This guy kind of looks like Leonardo da Vinci. Oh, I can't remember why this is here. I was getting refamiliarized with this deck. Oh, look at, he's got quartz crystals hanging from these things, that's so interesting. This looks like some kind of mausoleum. Anyway, the Three of Coins. Coins is health and wealth. Okay, so this is often work. This is this is about your career. This is advancing in your career. This is having success in your career. This is about what you do. This is collaboration. When you have three, that's the number of manifestation. There's an idea, there's a goal, and then there's the plan and then it all starts to work. So that's what it's called in the Thoth deck. It's called works. And so to me, this is about your career, okay? It's saying that, especially here with this page of coins here, I think that you're hoping to get good news maybe about your job, okay? And because you obviously need something to change. But yeah, this could be, I really feel like this could be you wanting to buy a new car, but you're scared. But this is telling you go for it, because you've got this great job. You've got, you know what I mean? So let's see what else we can get. Because you definitely have some positivity. You've got success coming for you. This is good news. This is good news. This is victory. Okay? So I'm going to use, for clarification from the oracles, I've got the angel answers and I've got the Archangel oracle cards. The angels go with the Marys very much. There's angels all over the place in the Bible and the Torah and even the Quran. So we're going to ask the Marys to clarify for you through the energy of the angels. Archangel Gabriel came to Mother Mary to tell her she had a holy bun in the oven. And so the angels are very much a part of the stories of Mary. We don't hear a whole lot about Mary Magdalene, but I wouldn't be surprised to read a story about how when she escaped, she was led by angels. I'm almost certain that happened, although I have never read anything like that. If you have read something like that, let me know. Put that in the comment, because that I would be very interested to read that. Okay. Marys, what would you like to... Oh, holy moly, that's a lot. Didn't even get my sentence out. They cannot wait. Okay, we've got be assertive. Yeah, go for it. We've got all this positivity. I know you've got this breakup and this is some really negative energy, it feels like right here, okay? But just about everything here, except for the stagnation with this upside down tower, all this is very positive. Very positive. So like I'm saying, if you do want to buy a car, I think that you're going to have success. Be assertive. When you go buy one, haggle. Stand up for yourself. Maybe you will be able to afford it if you work the right deal. Whoop. Okay, so there is something that is unlikely here. I feel like it's reunion or reconciliation. I should have told you to ask a question before I did this, because I also have yes and no answers in here. That's why it's called the angel answers. But there's something that you were thinking in your head, you were wondering about, and it is unlikely. Okay, so if you want more clarification on what that is, look for a sign. There's something that's going to hit you like lightning. Okay? And I think this came out one other time that I had. This just really, for this week, this came out with this as well. And I mean, look at that. This is, very powerful. Here's this powerful wand. So this is an actual wand. And then this is a bolt of lightning. And lightning is likened with fire. Okay? So this... look for a sign. It might have something to do with this difference of opinion type deal that you're going to encounter. Okay? Look for a sign. It's going to hit you like lightning in the near future. Okay, yes, that's exactly what I was saying. This is the near future. Look for a sign. It's coming in the near future. It has something to do with this. Wow. And ask your angels. Okay? If there's something that you want, how am I going to be victorious? Ask your angels. They want you to start talking to them. They want you to ask them for things. That's what they're there for. You don't have to do everything by yourself. You don't have to figure out everything by yourself. This is your angels telling you, Scorpio, we're here. Ask us. We're always here for you. Okay? Look for a sign in the near future and ask your angels. It's like a sentence. These are more stand on their own, okay? Unless it's unlikely that you're going to be assertive. Oh, I'm just kidding. Okay, so let's do the Archangel cards here and see if there's anything else the Marys would like to tell you about this situation. Marys, what else would you like to tell Scorpio through the energies of the Archangels? Thank you very much. I'd like to have at least 2 more. Thank you. Alrighty. Chakra clearing, Archangel Metatron, yes. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. I was just saying this in Cancer. Cancer got Archangel Metatron, but he was saying something else, and I was saying that he was also good for chakra clearing and geometric, sacred geometry. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a need for chakra clearing after a breakup and when you're trying to get your new life started. So when you break up with someone, you obviously focus on your life. You go on you focus on your finances, possibly setting up a new home. Victory! Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay, hello. There you go. There you go. Victory. Everything's going to be fine. Okay? And remember, there's something about the 2s going on here. Breathe. Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. Yes. Okay, so Raphael is green light. He's all about healing. He's about healing the heart. The heart energy is green. And I was going to say with this chakra clearing when I got distracted with the victory, though, that when you break up with someone, you've got residual energies in your heart chakra and also in your sacral chakra if you were sexually active with them, your root chakra if you feel like you're having to survive now and you're feeling less powerful or you're in your mind a lot. If you feel like your confidence or your power has been damaged, that's your solar plexus chakra. Breaking up with someone, going through these types of heart troubles, you definitely have things to clear out. It's called energetic hygiene, and you may need to speak your truth, which is your throat chakra, And you may need to learn how to be more intuitive, which is your brow chakra, and connect with your angels, with the divine, which is the crown chakra. And so yes, definitely look into this. And the breathing really helps. It helps calm you down. And when you breathe out and you imagine breathing out old patterns, old energies, old negative thoughts, um, breathe it out, then it really does help you. It really, really does. It makes these things, go away. But let's see how much control you have over this situation. I can gauge that by the number of major arcana to minor. And you start out with 2 right here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh my goodness, this is half of, okay, 5 out of 10 cards is half of this is your divine blueprint. Of course, this is a major time in your divine blueprint. When we break up with someone and it's a very major energy in our life that's really shaking things up, we're having to start all over again, even though we're sad, even though we have these broken hearts and our energies are low, and we're having, it's when we're so broken, but we still have to shine. You're forced to rebuild your life. I mean, you can choose to just lay down and never get up again, but then what's that going to do? You're just going to get sick. So you don't want to do that. So what do? You put on the strength that you know that you're made of. You summon that strength and you get on with your life in one of the hardest emotional places you've ever been. And so what do you think that does for your soul? It just really, when you get through this type of energy and you look back at how you were, torn down, you came out of this thing just feeling awful, and then you stood up and you put your life back together. That's when you learn what you're made of. That's when you learn what you can do. And this is one of the major life lessons for you right now. So get everything that you can out of this such situation. Learn it so that it doesn't happen again. Because I've noticed it's in relationships where these life lessons, they come up that we write for ourselves. They keep coming back until we learn it. Sometimes they go away and we have to do it again in the next lifetime. But what a shame it would be. I've noticed that this happens a lot in relationships, that people don't learn the lesson and they keep getting together with the same kind of people. And so then after they get to be a certain age, they ask themselves, why does this keep happening to me? Why is God doing this to me? And it's not God, it's us. It's what we wrote. It's what we came here to learn. So that's why it's so important. That's why I include the divine blueprint, because I feel like when we don't have such clarity in mind, we're just kind of blindly going through life trying to figure it out. But it's through tarot, it's through intuition, it's through our connection to spirit where we gain this clarity again, when we remember what we came here to do, so learn from this, because like I said, it's the relationships that people tend to have to keep repeating the same lesson all over again. So really learn everything you can. What makes you happy? Flip this right side up. Don't be scared to ask the universe for everything that you want in life, because it can happen, okay? So that's what I have for you at this time, Scorpio. I hope that you enjoyed your reading. I'll see you next time.